Hello everyone, I welcome you all to one more session of the topic PPL, percentage profit and loss, right. We already had 3 videos on this, right. So if you have not watched them, please do watch them, right. They are uploaded in the same channel, right. So thus that brings me to the point that you will also have to subscribe to the channel, right, if you want to get access to these videos, regular updates and all, right. Today we will be discussing few more concepts from profit and loss particularly. So we shall be taking up the concepts of discounts today. So when we talk about discount, so what is the concept of discount? So for example, let's say there is a certain shop which sells an article at 100 rupees and no, it doesn't sell, it's cost the shop 100 rupees for purchasing that article, but it marks it up and sells it at 120 rupees. So this is like the selling price and this is the cost price. Right. So it purchases the article at 100 and sells it at 120, and then in the process, as we see, it earns a profit of 20 rupees. Now the profit percentage, if I ask you, profit percentage will be 20 on 100. So it's always calculated on cost price. So it's going to be 20% profit percentage. And then the shopkeeper note that the sales of the product are not much, the number of units being sold are not high. So in order to increase the sales, he devises a new technique, which is he would mark up the cost price. This is called as markup percentage. So this is given in terms of percentages usually. Right. So let's say for example, he marks it up by 50%. So that means what he would do is he will simply manufacture a tag, price tag, which would have MRP as 150 on it. So this is called as mark price 150. And after raising artificially this price, he would give a discount. He would reduce it. So he would give a discount of 30 rupees on this artificially increased price, right, on this 150 rupees. So discount of 30 on 150. What is the discount percentage here? So please note, discount percentage is always calculated on the mark price, never on the selling price or cost price. So it's going to be 30 on 150 into 100. So it is going to give us 20%. So here the discount is 20. So he would put up a big banner outside, discount of 20%, right? And then the sales would gradually, like slightly increase over if there was no banner. So in the process, if you will see, he is still making the same amount of profit, but giving a discount, that is psychological kind of benefit to the customer, that the customer is saving 30 rupees. So basically this is the overall idea of offering discounts. So the point to be noted here is discount is always offered on mark price, profit percentage is always calculated on cost price. So thus the formula will be discount percentage is given as mark price minus selling price upon mark price into 100. Can also be written as discount by mark price into 100. Can also be written as, if you divide the numerator by denominator, into 100. We can represent it in so many different ways. Now one more thing to note is, please observe, if I say what will be selling price in terms of cost price. So cost price, when you increase it by 20 rupees, which is the profit, you will get the selling price. So can we write selling price is nothing but cost price into 1 plus profit percentage. The same selling price can also be represented as marked price minus a discount. So that means it will be mark price into 1 minus discount percentage. So both would mean the same, these two are same, right? So thus we can equate them, and when you equate them, what do we get here is an important relationship between the mark price and cost price. So if you write it, MP into 100 minus D by 100 will be equal to CP into 100 plus P by 100. So this by 100 will cancel out. So from here we will get mark price by cost price, the ratio. This will in turn give you the markup. For example, if you get this ratio as 5 by 4, for example, so 5 by 4 indicates what? This is 5, this is 4. So the markup is 1/4, 25%. If the ratio is 7/5, thereby you can say the markup is 2/5, 2/5, 40%. So this will give you the markup directly as 100 plus P by 100 minus T. So this is one formula that you may note, because sometimes in the problems, he'll give you profit percentage, discount percentage, and then he'll ask you what the markup will be, right? Or he'll give you profit percentage, discount percentage, and then he'll ask you mark price given a certain cost price, okay? So this is one important thing that we have from discounts, all right? One more, the concept of successive discounts. So successive discount is same as your successive percentage change formula. So for example, if you have two different discounts given, first is discount of A%, following this we are giving another discount of B%. What will be the overall discount? So it will be given as sum of the two. But this time there is a small change in the formula, it will be minus A into B by 100. See, the reason why there is a change in formula is whenever we say discount, it's basically reduction in value. That means whenever we talk about discount, it's negative. So when I said 20% discount, that means you're reducing your price by 20%. So if you take this as negative, so the formula, if you go for the actual successive percentage change, will be minus A plus minus B. This is also negative, plus minus A into minus B by 100. When you take minus common, you will get minus of A plus B, this will become minus A into B by 100. And this minus indicates its discount. So thus overall discount can be given directly like this. One more small point here. If a problem says a shopkeeper wants to give you a discount in such a way that in 3 steps or 2 steps, such a way that the sum of the 2 steps should be 40%. What can be the maximum profit that the shopkeeper earn, or indirectly what is the least amount of discount that the shopkeeper can give you? So if he is giving you the discount in 2 steps, so overall discount will be A plus B minus A into B by 100, right? What is A plus B? 40 minus A into B by 100. Now please understand, if you want your discount to be minimum possible, then this A into B should be maximum possible. If you want your discount to be highest possible, then A into B should be minimum possible. So there are 2 cases that we are talking about, maximum discount, minimum discount. So the minimum discount happens when A into B is maximum. Now when is the product of 2 numbers maximum? When the sum is constant, when the numbers are equal. So if you put A equal to B, in this case, you will get the minimum possible discount that should be given to the customer. Now for maximum discount, the condition is A into B should be minimum, and A into B is minimum when either A or B 0, either A or B is 0. Let's try to understand this more by using some examples. So for example, let's look at this question. You can pause the video, give it a try, we'll discuss it anyway. A shopkeeper marks up his cost price by X percentage and then offers discount of 25%. If he still manages to make a profit of 35, find the value of X. So mark price by cost price is equal to 100 plus P by 100 minus D. So this is what 135 by 75, all right. So when you simplify this, it's going to be 27 by 15, if I cancel out a 5, and further we can write as 9 by 5. Okay, so mark price by cost price is 9 by 5, means if cost price is 5, mark price should be 9. So that means how much is the markup? The markup as we see is 4 rupees or 4 units on cost price. Markup is always on cost price. So markup will be 4 by 5 into 100, which is nothing but 80%. This is nothing but given as X. Markup is X%. So thus can we say the value of X is going to be 80. not 80%, because x is itself given in percentage terms, x percentage, right. So, the value of x is 80, let's say. So, this formula can be applied in problems of this type, right. Next, let us look at this question also. You can just have a look at it, pause it, try it out yourself. Arvind goes to an orange showroom to purchase U tablet for his college presentations, right. So, something like Apple iPad, right, or something like that, right. It's orange showroom, right. The showroom offers a total discount of 60% in steps of 3 successive discounts. So, you should take 3 discounts, right, such that the sum of the 3 discounts should be 50, right. Just a minute, sorry. So, this should also be 50. Okay, this is also 50. Take it as 50. Total discount of 50% in steps of 3 such that A plus B plus C is 50. If the cost price and mark price of the U tablet is 1,40,000 and 2,16,000 respectively, then find the maximum profit that the showroom can earn. So, if you want maximum profit, this directly implies you should give minimum discount. And if you want to give minimum discount, what was the condition? If you remember from the previous discussion, in case of successive discount we discussed, if you want to give minimum discount, then you should put the variables as equal, because you want to maximize the product, you will put the variables as equal. So, if you put A equal to B equal to C here, each of them will end up being 50 by 3 percentage, 50 by 3 percentage, right. So, that means what can be the highest selling price that we can have? So, what I will do is, so whatever mark price I take, this is the mark price, I will give a discount of 50 by 3, which happens to be 1/6. I will get to a new price, 1/6 of 216 is 36,000. So, 1,80,000. This is a discount, first discount given. Then I will give one more discount, right, of 1/6. Okay. This will make it how much, right? 30,000 reduction. Okay. Then one more 1/6. That will make it 25,000 to 1,25,000. So, that means even if we try to minimize the discount, he is definitely going to end in loss zone. So, this question that is asking us what is the maximum profit. So, basically it is like what is the least loss that he will incur, alright. So, maximum profit means least loss, alright. So, he is anyways going to get into loss because it is 1,25,000 and the cost price is given to be 1,40,000 here, right. So, thus what is the loss percentage here? So, maximum profit percentage or least loss percentage will be, alright. The minimum loss that he will incur is 15,000, correct. He will sell it for 1,25,000, his cost price is 140, 15,000 loss. Maximum profit or least loss I am saying, so it will be in negative, right, because we are talking about loss on cost price into 100. So, when you simplify this, this will cancel out, 2 will go 5 times, 2 will go 7 times. So, minus 75 by 7, which is approximately minus 10.7. So, that means the maximum profit I can earn is minus 10.7, right. Think about it, if you give this 50% entirely in one shot, if you give 50% entirely in one shot, then your selling price will become 1,08,000. It will be even bigger loss, right, even lower profit. So, when he says maximum profit, so the understanding there is what could be the least loss. So, least loss could be this 10.7% loss. It cannot go lower than this, you will have to incur at least this much loss, right. So, thus the answer for this should be minus 10.7 because it is asking us in profit, right. I hope we are clear with this. So, this will be the application of the successive discount percentage that we spoke of, right. So, with this we have come to the end of the video, right. Thank you and all the very best.